Good afternoon, everybody, my fellow countrymen of Zimbabwe. My name is Panashe Bwoni. Now, I'm doing this video today because I too, as a concerned citizen, as a concerned youth, have decided that I am going to voice my concerns the same way that our fellow country woman, Anira, did, because she duly informed us that if you voice your concerns, the government cares and the government will listen. So I sincerely hope that after my video and after my letter, which I will send to the government, I too will get a response. Firstly, I'm concerned with the number of school dropouts that we have. The number of kids that are just roaming around in the streets that are not going to school because they cannot pay school fees, because there are no teachers, because there are no facilities, because there are no resources. This is a fundamental issue that needs to be addressed, that needs to be fixed, that needs a voice. Our children are the most important, and education is the most important. If our country is going to move forward, we're going to need our kids to be educated. For without education, we are nothing. Our children deserve better. They deserve better than to be told that they must grow vegetables and herd cattle. That is not what the children of Zimbabwe are destined for. That is not what this country is destined for. If other children can go overseas, learn at universities, abroad, in the United States, in Canada, surely primary and secondary education must be a must be available. I would want somebody in our government to address this concern and let us know, the people of Zimbabwe, how they wish to deal with this issue. My second concern is the articles in the newspaper that I've read over the past couple of months, that the girl child is selling themselves, prostitution, for food, for money, for clothing, to feed their families, and for other various reasons. We should never force our children, because they are our children, not the kids from next door, but our children, to sell their dignity and to sell their bodies just for basic living. It's not right. I would want some of our women's rights organizations, ministries, people behind those faculties to address this, because time and time and again I've read these articles and I have not quite heard an adequate response as to how our country is going to deal with this. It breaks my heart to see this. It's not right. I would want somebody to address this concern, because it has to stop. It cannot be the only option for our children. It cannot. Thirdly, I am concerned at the growing number of suicides. The number of suicides, particularly with our teenagers and our young adults between the ages of 16 up until about 25. Our kids are not going to school. They are not employed. They're resorting to drugs and alcohol abuse. Our mental health facilities are almost non-existent. This is a growing problem. Our Ministry of Health must address this issue. We cannot have our kids killing themselves, hanging themselves, poisoning themselves, drugging themselves, because they feel failed by this government. No, it's not okay. The government must serve the people, not the other way around. You were put in power, you were voted in power by the people, for the people. Please, serve your people. I do not want to hear that a young child is being buried because they felt failed by their own fellow countrymen, by their government, that they did not have any other option than to die. It's not okay. My other concern is the issue of the families that are being evicted from their homes. Time and time and again, I've picked up a newspaper, and time and again, these stories are told, but no solutions are given. These are our fellow countrymen who are having their homes taken away from them for one reason or the other, and have not seen any solutions. I have not seen any public address as to how we can go about making sure that these families have got other alternatives. Throughout winter, many families were stranded. Babies, children, mothers, fathers. This, I would like to hear an answer, an explanation, a solution. Because this is my Zimbabwe, this is your Zimbabwe, and this is our Zimbabwe. What's worrisome is that our government can readily respond to the issue of a woman who chooses not to wear underwear, and her story is prioritized before any of our issues, our concerns. My concerns did not just arise from today. They have been going on for a very long time. And trust, there are many concerns that need to be addressed, that need to be solved. Because we all want one thing, and that's a better Zimbabwe. I put it to you, whoever is watching this, whoever is listening, if you have a platform where you can help people, disseminate information, use it wisely. I've said this before in my last live broadcast, that if you have a voice, if you've got the power, please use it to help people. Because it can go a very long way. It can go a very long way. I hope that my concerns will be addressed. Maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but hopefully in the long run, they will be. And thank you. And Anura, if you do watch this, please also respond to me and respond to your fellow countrymen. Let's deal with the issues that actually matter. Because a broken Zimbabwe is of no use to anybody. This is our country. Alright, with that being said, thank you for listening, thank you for watching, and I hope that we continue to fight to rebuild our country in the way that we've seen it before. I'm 26 years old. I've watched this country from glamour to literal failed state. I want better. This is not what I deserve. This is not what we deserve. So, as a fellow country woman and my fellow countrymen, let's do better. Let's do better for everybody, because we all matter and we all want the same thing. Thank you for watching.